Lyme has affected my family on every level possible. Before my diagnosis, I was working full-time as a med-surg nurse and a pediatric nurse. My husband and I would go snowboarding, we'd go dancing. We had a very full life. And when my body started to give out, it slowly started to take a lot of those things away. Everything was so painful. Sound was too much, light was too much. It was just really hard to live each day. And with my children as well, being that I don't feel good and they don't feel good, I think is the biggest challenge in all of this, because I want to help them. I want to be there for them. I want to be their mom. And it's really hard when I don't feel good and I don't have the energy to give them everything they deserve. So that's the hardest part. How many people in my family have Lyme? So myself, my husband, my oldest son, Tristan, my daughter, Kaiya, my youngest son, Jameson, and then in my extended family, my mom tested for Lyme, but she tested negative, but her current husband has Lyme. He's currently treating for Lyme disease. My two sisters have not tested. I wish they would. They have a lot of symptoms of Lyme. I really didn't know that much about it. I did go to nursing school and I learned like this much. They tell you get bit by a tick, you have a headache, you take antibiotics, that's it. So that's all my knowledge about it. So I really had to dig deep into research and find out what this is, what does this look like? It just didn't make sense to me. How could I have Lyme and my children? I even had my oldest son tested for Lyme as well, and it showed that he had Lyme in his system at some point, but he didn't have an active infection. So to me, I feel like with each pregnancy, somehow I did transfer the Lyme bacteria to my children. I think you kind of feel guilty because you feel like you gave this to your children. What if you had known you had Lyme? Would it be the same? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that, but I wish I knew more. I wish I knew what Lyme was. I wish I knew the symptoms and the treatment. I wish doctors talked about this more and explained this to mothers, that this could even be a possibility. And I think that my health and their health could have been better earlier on than having to suffer through all those symptoms for so many years. My hope for congenital Lyme research is that it's properly funded and more time and attention goes towards that, because I think it's so important for pregnant moms and children to have that option of healing and having proper treatment and being believed, being heard, and I think it'll just save so much suffering overall, really.